Good morning, all. First of all, I am very sorry that we had multiple meetings of registered candidates for the inaugural session. We shared the links of 3 meetings, and that's why, because of limited resources, we could not broadcast the inaugural session live on Facebook, which was promised earlier. So I request all of you to to forgive us for that mistake. But I'm here with you to share the summary of the inaugural session, as it was already in the public domain that there will be 4 speakers as a whole in the inaugural address. I as the host of this event, and there were 3 other speakers. So out of the 3 speakers, the inaugural message was sent to us in a recorded video. So we have the advantage of witnessing that inaugural message while being Facebook live immediately after this introduction. And then I promise you that you will not miss the opportunity of listening to rest of the 2 speakers, Dr. Rajmar Verma ji and Professor Nikhilesh Yadav ji. You would be able to hear them soon in our coming classes and coming live sessions. So the inaugural session started with my welcome address. I welcomed all the participants and the speakers of the day. Now let's have what the speakers have said about TEC and what they have spoken about English communication as a whole. So first of all, we are going to play for you the video message of Professor Deepti Gupta, who is Chairperson, Department of English and Cultural Studies, Punjab University, Chandigarh. Professor Deepti Gupta needs no introduction. She is a professor of eminence and a constant committed source of inspiration to thousands of students like me. I learned the basics of communication, particularly English communication, from her during my stay at the Department of English and Cultural Studies, Punjab University, Chandigarh, during my master's and MPhil program over there. And still I learned from her life philosophy and the techniques of communication. Let's see what Professor Deepti Gupta has spoken about TEC and what communication tips she has given in her inaugural message. Over to the recorded message of Professor Deepti Gupta ji.
Department of English and Cultural Studies, Punjab University, Chandigarh. My name is Deepti Gupta. I am the chairperson of the department and the proud teacher of Dr. Rajpal. I remember that day many years ago when Dr. Rajpal came to our department to begin his studies in MA English. And the very first day, he discussed with me the fact that learners from rural environments or learners from environments that are so poor are not able to pick up the English language the way they should in order to be successful in their profession and their lives. At that point of time, nobody realized that this young man would go such a long way to fill that gap that he felt the moment he stepped into the Punjab University. We are all very proud of extremely proud moment because we see him doing what he has always dreamt of doing: transform and empower through communication. Every word here is like the tip of an iceberg, the iceberg that holds all the experience that this young man brings to the job. an iceberg that holds the struggles that he went through, the iceberg that holds the dark times that he faced before he could reach this point in life, where now everything comes together for him to change the region where he lives, to change the lives of the people who belong to this region, and to bring that transformation into his life, which was brought in by his motivation, by his hard work, his sincerity and dedication. I congratulate Dr. Rajpal and his capable team on creating such a wonderful platform for the learners of this region. Let's all remember that now it is not just about learning a language or knowing a language or using a language proficiently. In the tough times that we live in today, proficiency in a language has become the hallmark of a successful career. I am sure all the learners who come to TEC will return empowered and transformed. They will all become effective communicators. But a word of caution to the learners who are listening to me today. Remember that language learning is not a one-way exercise. Teacher and learner have to be constantly involved. Also remember that learning a language requires your proficiency in the four skills: listening, speaking, reading and writing. So pay attention to these four skills. Pay attention to the world around you. Interact with the world around you and become a proactive learner who is full of synergy. You can't go to your classroom thinking that learning is a product, that acquiring a language is a package that will be given to you by your teacher. No, it is a process, and it is a process in which you are an equal, collaborative partner. You are responsible for your learning. Your mentor, your teacher can only show you the pathway. So all my good wishes, all my blessings. TEC has the blessings of Punjab University because Dr. Rajpal is one of us. God bless you.
Viewers, this was the message of respected Madam Professor Deepti Gupta ji, Chairperson Department of English and Cultural Studies, Punjab University, Chandigarh. She blessed us, she blessed TEC, and TEC is thankful to her. And at the same time, a very wonderful remark for language learners that language learning or language is not a product. Communication is not a product that is to be sold and that is to be bought in a classroom or on any online platform. Rather, it's a process. And word of cautious, very well instructed to all of us that in order to be an effective, effervescent communicator, one needs to pay heed to all the four skills of language learning, which are listening, speaking, reading and writing. So it's true that out of these four skills, listening and reading, these are the input skills of communication. It is only through these skills we imbibe knowledge, information, we take information, we become receptive through these skills. And out of my personal experience, I would like to tell that listening is not only a communication skill, rather it is a life skill. So all these four skills, we have planned the coursework very meticulously, and there will be practical activities and exercises based on all these 4 skills. So now coming to the conceptual note of TEC, as it has also been pointed out by Professor Deepti Gupta that as an attempt to bridge the gap, which was also spoken about in the inaugural address by Dr. Rajmar Verma ji, who is a prominent professor of English and a renowned Gandhian scholar. Sir also congratulated us, and he also directed us in so many ways, and sir told that within India we have 2 nations. One is India and the another one is Bharat. And as per the understanding and as per the observation of Dr. Rajkumar ji too, TEC is a product of Bharat to connect to India by empowering the rural talent through English communication. Dr. Rajmar Verma ji also compared TEC with SACMOL, that is for Students Educational and Cultural Movement of Ladakh, started by the efforts of Sonam Wangchung. So sir also inspired us that TEC should consider SACMOL as an ideal, talking about the international online platforms like Coursera and edX. So, and we also think that we would be trying our best to convert TEC into a sort of platform like TED Talks also. So we have planned so many things that we wish to put across through this online platform, that is TEC. And primarily we are starting with empowering the rural talent through English communication, because it is an open secret that English has undone so many talents in India. Though the situation is changing in uber urban areas largely because of people's deep resources, but in the case of rural India, rural talent and rural young minds still strive, and they feel handicapped because of not having sound command over English language. And particularly in the times in which we live, that is not only a globalized world, but rather it is a digitalized world. So a digitalized world has in the digital world, the language that is the language of prominence is English for all good or bad regions. So in order to be an effective, effervescent and active player in the worldly affairs, one cannot afford not to have proper knowledge of English language. So we are providing you several courses. There are 4 courses which we are providing, though I talked about these courses in brief during my yesterday Facebook live session. Pradeep, you see this? Kindly on that. But I cannot see that. Yes. So we are providing 4 courses. One is for the beginners of English language, that is laying linguistic foundation. This course is for the beginners, those who wish to start their linguistic journey from the very beginning. They can opt for this course, and the duration of this course is 3 months, and your contribution will be of 900 rupees for 3 months, 300 rupees per month. Then we have one course for the advanced learners who are proficient enough, but those wish to sharpen their tongue and sharpen their communication skills. So that is EPC, English Proficiency course. And those of you who wish to register yourself for this course, it is for your information that this course is of 2 months, and your contribution would be 1,000. And the third course is for the professionals, that is communication skills for career building. So if you wish to participate, if you wish to join this program, your contribution would be 1800 rupees for a month. The last but not the least, the fourth and last program that we are offering right now is for the students, basically the students and the newspaper lovers, that is squeezing the newspaper. And in this program you would be able to read the newspaper under our guidance, and this session will be early in the morning at 6:30 to 7:30. All rest of the courses will be on alternative days. They will be in the evening after 5:30 and before 8:30. So these are the course details, and we have also a YouTube channel with the same name, TEC. Some of you have subscribed it, shared it and liked it. Those of you who have not shared it, subscribed it or liked it, I would request that kindly do that. It's time for you to be our strength, so as we can deliver our best for the betterment of the people who need communication as a tool of empowerment. So, and now, as a conclusion, I would say that TEC is an online platform wherein you would be able to learn communication skills to start with, and primarily you would learn communication skills, you would learn life skills, and you would learn leadership skills, time management, self-management, psychodynamics of second language acquisition. These are the basic areas which we are starting with to work upon for your betterment. In the times to come, as things unfold, we have planned so many things and those will be executed. But for all those planned things to happen, we seek your support, we seek your participation. So with an appeal to make this online platform a platform of mutual benefit, I request all of you to register yourself in any of the programs and to like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.